Evening all. 1 minute until we're starting tonight. Hope you had a lovely day. Bank holiday, not that you'd really notice. Bit colder today, wasn't it? Tom, if you've got 3 missing pieces, you have not completed that jigsaw, I'm afraid. Alrighty, hello. Welcome to you. We've got a big crowd today. So thank you very much indeed for joining us. Easter Monday and our 20 question general knowledge quiz is about to start. If you've just joined us for the first time today, we've got 20 general knowledge questions. Some games are thrown in there as well. And the points are up to 30, but only 29 of them are going to come from the quiz itself. You get that 30th point by getting a shout out during the quiz. You get that by joining in the comments. If you are watching on a computer, then the comments are just to the right hand side. If you are playing along on your phone, they're just below the video. And so as you join in, I'll shout you out and you take a bonus point for that as we play. Let's get started with our first question then, and we'll do some shout outs in just a moment's time. Question number 1 is this question here. What 4-letter word refers to an artist's source of inspiration? What 4-letter word refers to an artist's source of information? That is question number 1. Barney gets the first shout out of the evening. He often gets the first shout out of the evening, I'll be honest. Question number 2. Which pop star thinks you're so vain? Which pop star thinks you're so vain? Shout out for Judith, Steve, Jane, Sophie, my parents. Tom, get your shout out too. 3. Which British department store is famously owned by its staff who are known as partners? Which British department store is famously owned by its staff who are known as partners? You got your shout out. So greedy, some people. Talking of greedy, I did something I shouldn't have done before. I had an Easter egg just before starting. So I just got a load of chocolate in my mouth. Yeah, lovely. 4. Which celebrity chef hosts Hell's Kitchen? Which celebrity chef hosts Hell's Kitchen? That's question number 4. Shout out for the Hyman family. Absolutely. Shout out for Claire. Do you have teammates tonight, Claire? Or are you on your own? Shout out for Bubba as well. From Sophie. Shout out for Josh. There you go. And we'll give a shout out for Emma at the same time. Question number 5. This is our new one. So, 2 very famous people here on the screen. Topsy-turvy paparazzi. Something went wrong. And their facial features have all been smushed around a little bit. So, unsmush them if you can. You get 2 points. 1 point for the person on the left. 1 point for the person on the right. Shout out to Jack Wilshire. Welcome to you. Thank you. Hannah, shout out for you. Topsy-turvy paparazzi. Now, I think one of these is quite straightforward, but I think the other one could be a bit trickier. Question number 6, here we go. Becoming is an autobiographical bestseller by which former First Lady? Becoming is an autobiographical bestseller by which former First Lady? Neve, welcome to you. Bonus point straight away. Uncle Simon gets his shout out and a bonus point. Daniela gets a bonus point as well there. Alfie Taylor, you get your bonus point from Matt and Elaine. Hello, hello. Thanks for playing. There we go. Let's move on to question number 7. What type of animal is Lassie? What type of animal is Lassie? Number 8, our word game. 9-letter word box. There is one word that you can create using all of the letters in this 9-letter grid. There are many other words that use some of the letters. But using all of the letters, can you please create one 9-letter word? And it's an English word, by the way. You can put the breed, Judith, for the Lassie question, but species is absolutely fine. Just what type of animal. But if you want to go, into the detail, it's totally fine. You can give yourself extra points if that's what you want to do. They won't be counted officially. Jot down those letters if you haven't done so already. We're going to move on to question number 9. Renkeeevaab. Question number 9 then, here we go. What does a meteorologist study? What does a meteorologist study? Meteorologist. Question number 10 then. It's our film question. 2 points as always with this one. Name the film, and for that second point, its release year. Name the film and its year of release. If you can't get the 9-letter word in that one, you can try and get some other letter words. You won't get points for them, but it'll be fun nonetheless. Question 11 coming up. Shout out for Caitlin, who I think might have got the anagram. Very impressive. Question number 11. When Ford first started producing cars, they were all the same colour. What colour were they? When Ford started producing cars, they were all the same colour. What colour were they? Pressure on here in the comments from Sophie there for that anagram question. I find anagrams extremely tricky. I do like those word grid, the letter grid puzzles though. I think today's one, I have checked, I think it's got 56 different words hidden in there, but only one is a 9-letter word. Question 12. What popular pastime involves maggots and a rod? Sounds good, huh? What popular pastime involves maggots and a rod? Maggots and a rod. If you consider this to be a sport, apparently it is the most popular sport in the world in terms of number of people who play it. 13. Logos are back. The logos have returned. 5 points for this question. This is a big one. So identify each of those logos. 1 point for each is available. Some easy ones in there, I think. Some gifts. No, that wasn't a sports question. I think there is a sports question coming up. I believe I put in a great sports question today. I've been working on them, Josh. I take it you don't consider that to be a sport then? Incidentally, nor do I. Tiddlywinks, on the other hand, that's a sport. Here we go, moving on to question number 14. Which team, this is the sports question, which team was top of the Premier League before matches were halted due to COVID-19? Which team was top of the Premier League before the matches were halted because of COVID-19? Genuine, bona fide sports question. Great sports question. Came up with that myself, Josh. Question number 15 now. It is our singing computer. Again, I've taught my computer to sing a song. It's going to give us its lovely rendition now, and all you need to do for 2 points is tell us the name of the song and who was the original recording artist. Have a listen to this. This is our singing computer.
How do I get through one night without you? If I had to live without you, what kind of life would that be? Oh, I need you in my arms, need you to hold. You are my world, my heart, my soul.
Very musical indeed. Very musical. I will play that one more time for you. Shout out for my grandparents in the meantime who've just got in touch on the comments. Josh, you can dream. You can dream. Unfortunately, that would not be the correct answer should you put it. Question number 15.
How do I get through one night without you? If I had to live without you, what kind of life would that be? Oh, I need you in my arms, need you to hold. You are my world, my heart, my soul.
I think that one's quite hard, actually. I think that one's a tricky one. Well done if you have worked it out. We're going to move on now to question number 16. Which came first? 50-50 here. Which came first? Yuri Gagarin goes to space or Buddy Holly dies? Which of those happened first? Yuri Gagarin went to space or Buddy Holly died? If you don't know for sure, you might as well put something because you've got half chance of getting it right just through a guess. Yuri Gagarin going to space or Buddy Holly dying? I don't think you'll be the only one not getting the song today, actually. This song was tricky. With the songs, I tried to teach my computer. I couldn't get it to work. I tried to teach my computer the Macarena. I thought that would be brilliant. It wasn't. The computer really couldn't get its head around the Macarena. Which, to be fair, none of us can. Question number 17. Name the country and its capital city. Gave you an extra clue there by putting the flag in the map. But name this country, and for that second point, give us the capital city. Name the country, name the capital city. One would assume that his surname wasn't Gagarin, though. Moving on to question number 18. 18, always a nice difficult one for you. Really separate out the cream of the crop here. In what country was American President George W. Bush born? In what country was American President George W. Bush born? I don't think we'll dwell too long on that question. I think we'll move on to number 19, penultimate question. By what process does a plant turn carbon dioxide into oxygen? By what process does a plant turn carbon dioxide into oxygen? Takes us back to our biology GCSE or O levels. By what process does a plant turn carbon dioxide into oxygen? It's not an easy one to get, is it, Caitlin? It plays with your mind on that one. Final question. Question number 20 is our puzzle. It's a double pointer. And this week, we are going to be doing some of those logic puzzles. Some people love them. Some people hate them. They're worth 2 points regardless. Take a look at this. You have 60 seconds for question number 20. Pattern puzzler. Which option of A, B, C or D is the next in the sequence? Which option, A, B, C or D, is the next in this sequence? It was about the only thing I remembered from biology too. "30 seconds remaining with this puzzle on the screen. A, B, C or D, which is the next one in this sequence? "10 seconds remaining. Quick if you haven't got it." Whoa. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's going off the screen and it's gone. It is gone. We are going to go through the answers in a tick. So just finish up with your answers, scribbling down on your piece of paper. Top up your snacks if you need to. Please, look, Claire likes that puzzle. Claire, you're going to do very well this week then. Because question number 20, always a double pointer. And this week, they're all very similar to that one there. By the way, if you haven't done so already and you're having a nice time, you can always click a like on the video, which lets other people know that it's a fun quiz to do, and maybe they'll join us tomorrow, and the competition will get hotter. Right, here we go then. No cheating, please. We will start, as we did in the questions, with question number 1. What 4-letter word refers to an artist's source of inspiration? What 4-letter word? The word that we were looking for was a muse. Muse. M-U-S-E. Muse. We have a big shout out here from Sophie Joa saying, "Happy birthday to Gavin, who is 40 today." Happy 40th, Gavin. And what a way to celebrate. We're all here for your birthday party, having a quiz. Happy birthday. Hope you've had a great day. Whatever you have been up to. Here we go. Let's move on to number 2. You got a bonus point for that shout out as well, by the way. There's a present. Question 2. Which pop star thinks you are so vain? You're so vain? It's Carly Simon. Carly Simon is the answer to number 2. Number 3. Which British department store is famously owned by its staff, who are known as partners? The answer to that one. I will accept 2 answers. I will either accept John Lewis or, more properly nowadays, John Lewis and Partners. John Lewis or John Lewis and Partners. Oh, Gavin getting lots of happy birthday messages in the comments. Aren't we a nice bunch? There you go. Question number 4. Which celebrity chef hosts Hell's Kitchen? Which celebrity chef hosts Hell's Kitchen? This one is Gordon Ramsay. Gordon Ramsay. For some reason, I find his name really difficult to remember. I don't know why. I can picture him. I find his name really tricky to remember. Question number 5. Topsy-turvy paparazzi. New puzzle for us. I think on the right, he's pretty straightforward. On the left, that one might be a little bit more difficult. Uncle Howard, you are here. Excellent. Bonus point for your shout out. And that was a question dedicated just to you, just before. Here we go then. On the right, we'll start with on the right, it is Winston Churchill. On the left, she's an author. She wrote Harry Potter. It's J.K. Rowling. Take a look at that. They look weird with all the bits and bobs upside down, don't they? Whoa. Right, here we go. Number 6. Becoming is an autobiographical bestseller by which former First Lady? It's pretty recent. It's Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama is the answer to that one. Question number 6. Question number 7. What type of animal is Lassie? What type of animal is Lassie? We had some clarifications in the comments. Was I looking for the specific breed? You can tell me the specific breed. I was looking just for dog. It was so easy. Dog was all I was looking for. But it is a collie. Lassie is a collie dog. Collie, if you're going for the detailed answer. Number 8. Oh, let's see how well you're doing on this one. 9-letter word box. There are 56 total words in this little grid, but only one of them is a 9-letter word. Let's see if you got it. The word is break even. Break even. 9 letters. 3 E's. But well done if you got it. Which it looks like a few of you did. Martin Hyman got it. My mum got it. I'm sure others got it as well. Well done. Break even is the answer to question number 8. Question number 9. What does a meteorologist study? Keeping things simple, they study the weather. They study the weather. And we will allow anything that's connected into that. So they study the weather. Question number 10. This film, a classic, a cult classic in many ways. Pulp Fiction is the name of the film. Can you remember the year? 1994. 1994. Pulp Fiction from 1994. If you got both parts, that's 2 points for question number 10. When Ford first produced cars, they were all the same colour. This is question number 11. What colour were they? Well, when Ford first produced cars, all of his cars were black. All cars were black when Ford first started producing cars. That's the answer to this question. Black. And he didn't want to change that. It was everybody else who wanted to change it, and he had to catch up. Question 12. What popular pastime involves maggots and a rod? Not a sports question, but it could be if you count fishing as a sport. Fishing is the answer. Very popular, world over. Some people just love maggots. Question number 13. 5 points. 5 points here for this one. Let's start in the top left and we'll work our way round in a clockwise direction. Top left, it is EDF Energy. EDF Energy. In the middle, probably the easiest one of the lot of them, is Google. Top right, it's a sports brand. It's Fila. Fila. F-I-L-A. Alright, bottom right, that's BT. And the last one remaining, bottom left, there's a slight clue there in that it's a Mexican grill. The answer to that one is Chipotle. Chipotle. Or Chipotle, if that's how you wish to say it. Moving on now to question number 14. Which team was top of the Premier League before matches were halted due to COVID-19? The answer to that is Liverpool. Liverpool Football Club. Which is really tough on them because technically speaking they've never won the Premier League. And they were yards ahead of everyone else. And we'll never know if they're going to get it. 15. Name this song and the original recording artist. I'll tell you what, let's have a listen very quickly to what the computer sang for us one last time.
How do I get through one night without you? If I had to live without you, what kind of life would that be? Oh, I need you in my arms, need you to hold. You are my world, my heart, my soul.
I was going to try singing it, but I don't think I'd be any better than the computer. The answer, the song is called How Do I Live? The artist is Leanne Rimes. How Do I Live? Leanne Rimes. It's the one, how do I live without you? Da, 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 da. See what I mean? Leanne Rimes, How Do I Live? We got some correct answers in there, well done. Not the easiest to question, I don't think. Which came first, Yuri Gagarin going to space or Buddy Holly dying? This is number 16. Which of those two things came first? Yuri Gagarin goes to space or Buddy Holly dies? Well, Yuri Gagarin went to space in the year 1961. Buddy Holly died in 1959. So, the answer to that one is Buddy Holly dying. Buddy Holly died in 1959, 2 years before Yuri Gagarin went to space. Number 17, 2-pointer. Name the country and its capital city. Now, the country is Australia. That's the easy part. The capital city isn't Sydney. It isn't Melbourne. It isn't Victoria. It's Canberra. Canberra. Australia is the country. Canberra is the capital city. 2 points available for it. Oh, Gavin loves my jumper. Oh, thanks very much, Gavin. My sister got it for me. And we'll have to check the label. We'll have a look. Question number 18. In what country was American President George W. Bush born? American President George W. Bush was born, you guessed it, in America. There you go. Easy point for question number 18, as it always is. So if you don't get at least 1 point in the quiz, something has gone wrong. Here we go. Let's go on to question number 19. By what process, this is the only bit of biology that we all seem to remember, by what process does a plant turn carbon dioxide into oxygen? By what process does a plant turn carbon dioxide into oxygen? America. That's coming in the comments still. The answer to this one is photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. Now I remember this being really tricky to learn how to spell for some reason. Photosynthesis. Oh, I need to check that tag actually. You can have a look for me. Can you see it? Oh, I think it's Uniqlo. Is that Uniqlo? I think that's Uniqlo. There you go. A great 40th birthday present. Oh, I mean, I've got a little while to wait until my 40th, but for you. Here we go. Final question. Digging a hole there. Pattern puzzler. Which option is the next one in this sequence? Which one is the next one in this sequence? A, B, C, or D? Well, there are two patterns in this sequence which give away what your next one would be. The first pattern is that the shapes from the inside to the out change colour. They go black, white, black, white, black, white. So we're looking for the neck shape to be a black shape. And the other thing is it goes square, circle, meaning that the only answer can possibly be B, which it looks like loads of you have got. B is the correct answer there for question number 20. Alrighty, it is now time for people to please tally up your scores and let's see how well you've done in the first of this week's quarantine quizzes. Of course, we are back tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday night at 8 o'clock, the same time, the same place, with 20 more questions in each round. So, here we go. Yeah, my mum's saying that she hopes that we'll be allowed out by the time of my 40th birthday. Well, you and me both. Otherwise, I don't think I'm going to make it. I'm not sure you will either. Here we go. Let's see. How many points? They're starting to come in. Martin and the Hyman family managed 21 points today, which is pretty impressive. That's 21 out of 30. So definitely in the top there. 19 for Claire. And she didn't have her teammates today, so that's a pretty good score there as well. 22 for my sister. 21 for Jack. These are all good scores today, actually. 22 for Neve as well. So that's 22 is currently the lead. It's shared between my sister and Neve. No way. Look at that from Josh. 27 points. That's extremely impressive. Emma and Josh on 27 points. They are undeniably in the lead at the moment. 19 for Danielle. Not bad for the first quiz. Absolutely. That's not bad for any quiz, to be fair. 23 for my mum. Very good indeed. 21 for Caitlin. 20 for Jane. 20 for my granddad. That's a very high score for my granddad. 24 for Judith. 19 for Hannah. we're having a little bit of an argy-bargy here in the comments. Steve calling Josh out for cheating. We'll never know. We will never know. We're going to have to take his word at it. But apparently, Tom has also got 27. Josh, if you just got 28, you would have won it on your own. Tomorrow it'll have to be. Looks like 27 is the high score of today. And wow, what a high score it is. So we say congratulations to Josh, Emma, and Tom for a high score of 27. We'll be back tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Have a lovely day, whatever you get up to in quarantine. And I'll see you then. Goodbye.